So, recently I used the website Zenmarket. They're a Japanese proxy shipping service, which means I can buy some goods from Japan, get them sent to their warehouse, and then they send them for me for way cheaper shipping than it would otherwise cost me, which means you can go on a bit of a shopping spree. And yeah, I just figured I'd treat myself. It had been a while since I had bought some stuff, and there was some exclusive stuff I could only get in Japan that I was kind of dying to get my hands on, so I thought, I'll buy it. So this video is going to be my experience with them. I'm going to quickly kind of skim you through how the website works and then show you how my parcel arrived so I can show off all the cool stuff I bought and also the condition it showed up in, which I think is what most people are concerned about. Thankfully, I got a few dentables, so you can see just how much care or lack thereof they took, and you can decide whether you feel like using them. Quick preface, I am not sponsored by them, nor do they know I am making this video. This is my experience as a customer, and I just kind of ordered stuff I was interested in, so I unfortunately won't be able to show you the full range of stuff and how they ship it, but I can at least show you how they shipped my stuff. Again, this is just the experience I had. So without any further ado, I'm going to let you see me in the past, showing you through how the website works and the general ordering process, and then I can show you all the cool stuff I got. So here we are, this is the Zenmarket website, and I want to run you through how this works, because I think they make it really easy to go on a shopping spree on this website, and it's like, hell yeah. So, yeah, you can see here at the top, they have all these websites they support. They have Amazon, for if you want to buy stuff off Amazon. They've got Rakuten, they have J-Direct Items Auction, which is actually Yahoo Auctions, I've been told. They've got Mercari, but a lot of stuff off there. They've got these Rakuten Makuma things. More stuff down here that they say is having lower fees, which we'll get into in a bit. And then other shops as well, so J-Direct Item Shopping I personally recommend, as well as Booth. They're pretty alright. It's a shame they're hidden away because you can get some good stuff on there. And yeah, it's a kind of an interesting way the website works, so I'll show you how it works actually. So go on Mercari, I think they have the best collection of stuff by far. And yeah, what should we get? We'll get a, you know what, I'll buy some Danganronpa merch, I think, why not? We'll go on here, we'll see what they're selling, and I can show you the whole process of ordering. I'm not going to buy anything, but I can show you how it do. So you can see here, there's some stuff, there's some keychains, there's some stuff like that. I'll say, there's a Chiaki acrylic stand for £21, that's about what you get it for in the UK, honestly. And you can see here, condition, new and unused. Down here, they will like translate the description. You can also view the page on Mercari too, if you want to get some extra deets. Maybe check out the sellers' reviews and stuff like that. They do quickly just display them here as like green arrows, red arrows, which I think is quite nice. And yeah, it's just a nice, easy add to cart. You can add a note, but I never have. But you can add a cart, bam, give it a few seconds, it's in. And we can do that for something else. What else do I feel like? I feel like, is there any Kazuichi merch? There is! For £40. But a reasonable price. So again, almost unused. I think it's probably going to be like, I opened it to check for damages. And yes. I can tell I use this website quite a bit. I usually know what almost unused is kind of, I'm familiar with its game now. But yeah, so I can add both of these to my cart, for instance. And then I can get into buying. So I can go through, I can buy all sorts. And here is your dashboard. This is where stuff that you are going to buy, have bought, and are waiting to arrive, or has arrived, all shows up. It can get a bit cluttered, but not really. But right now, I got nothing, because I've got nothing at the warehouse or on the way. It's just these. Now, you can see, it is a bit more than the price of those items. So you see this column here, Chiaki is 4,222, Kazuichi is 7,000 and almost 700, but there is also this Zenmarket fee added on. Now this is 500 yen flat per item. Some shops, like it says with the lower fees, will reduce this or not have it entirely if there's a promotion on, but it's 500 yen per item. It's about, what, 235 in pounds, so it's not too bad. Again, especially being a flat fee per item, I think if you're buying something cheaper, it can be a bit of a tongue biter, but generally, I don't mind it. They've got to take their share. And yeah, they let you buy it, especially if it's from the same shop, they'll let you buy it all at once. But you have to add funds beforehand, which can be a bit weird, so I recommend adding everything to your account so you know the exact amount to add. So we can go through this actually. Yeah, you come here, they do have deposit fees. They do also support PayPal, Google Pay, Visa, Alipay, CoinGate, Wise. Wise has the lowest one actually, so maybe it's something to consider. But yeah, how it works, you click on here, and they basically say, okay, how many yen do you want adding? So that was like, what, 12,000? So if I were to add that in, it's like, what, 64.74? That's the amount that will get charged to my account with the deposit fee added on. So that's how much is actually going to my card. And then I give it like a few minutes to clear. That shows up in my balance, and then I can go click buy. Or not, because I didn't put enough in. Yeah, so I'm aware it's a bit weird. The reason they do it is because they go through and buy the items on your behalf, rather than you buying them directly. Again, they ship it to their warehouse, so it wouldn't make sense for you to buy it, but yeah. But yeah, you can buy all sorts, so I will remove these. But there is one other thing which I think is quite neat. So if I were to come over to here, you can see I just opened this page before when I was doing a first take of this. I'm here on Kenshi Nezu's official merch store, and he has a bag. You may notice though, it's tragically not listed on the website. What is he gonna do? Well, they have a feature where you can actually have them buy stuff that's not supported on their website. Now this can take a little while to check, but if I were to go say throw this in here, say it's just a bag, and then I want one of them, if I click this, it'll get thrown in here, but I won't be able to buy it. Somebody at Zenmarket has to go manually check the price, the shipping, stuff like that, and once they do, then you can buy it. It can take up to a day, they usually have people working most hours, so it usually takes a few hours. But yeah, they confirm it, it'll come in, it'll look nice and fancy like the rest of those, and you can click buy, and they'll go buy it for you. But yeah, the last bit is the parcels. So basically, when you're ready to go, you just click create a new parcel, and in this page they'll let you pick and choose of the stuff that's arrived at the warehouse that you want in a parcel, and they'll package it up. They also give you the option of what to ship it through. They do have a shipping calculator, so you kind of know what you want to do. Here are my 2 parcels. We've got to blur my address, obviously. But yeah, they've got some good deets in here. So they do have some stuff that I want to warn you about. But you can see here it cost me 8,700 for the shipping here. That's the price of the items in the parcel, and then reinforcement cost me 1,000 yen. I'd advise getting that. It's again a flat thing, it doesn't change depending on the size of the parcel. My other one, you can see the dimensions, way smaller, weighs less, still 1,000, but it's just extra bubble wrap, extra sellotape, extra stuff to make sure your stuff arrives fine in condition. Then yeah, key thing is parcel content. So you can see here, this is the one I'll be unboxing later. It shows what you got. Obviously it does do the tally on the other screen, but it shows the individual price, any VAT, as well as the local shipping price. Now what I think is important to note is that sometimes you might want to read the fine print. So the UK has duties and stuff for import tax, but you don't get charged it if it's under £135. Now that's what you paid for the items, not the face value of them. This one went over it by like £70. So yeah, so you can see here I got this email from FedEx. I wouldn't have got this if I had stayed under the amount in which these would be charged. But yeah, you can see my shipment has cleared customs. Yay! Your fees are due. And it ended up being 56 because FedEx had a fee on top of that for paying them for you. It says down here, yeah, they pay them for you to get them through and speed up your shipping process. But as a result of that, it means they can charge you like £12, £14 on top of that. So just be wary. Zenmarket are quite nice and provide lovely little things. So for example, shipping fees here, we have a calculator, and it's like, yay! It takes a minute to load, but for example, my last one, I can tell you it was like about 2,800 grams. It's to the UK, and they guesstimate the price of it to ship. It was actually under this because the parcel ended up being smaller in dimensions, but they give you a general estimate, which I think is nice. So down to 500, and it'll show you like, hey, here it is. Here's the estimated time for each of these services. If there's any limitations on it, stuff like that. I know they've I got it wrong, it's 60 days that they'll store stuff in their warehouse after it arrives there, so you can wait for shipping promotions to come on if you're feeling particularly risky and scandalous. But yeah, so yeah, just pick the one that's best for you. If you're willing to wait, you can get some pretty low rates, and if not, it's like you got your FedExes, you got your DHLs, etc. Now, all in all, mine took about a week and a bit to arrive on FedEx, which is a bit longer than they said it would, but it got lost to Belgium apparently for a few days. It went on an adventure. But yeah, all in all, using the website, it's like super easy to just go and buy stuff. Like I could, for example, can go on JDirect Times auction, see if autofill, something I'd already searched for, I can scroll through, make bids, stuff like that. The auctions are all fully supported, although I didn't personally do them. And yeah, it's cool. Like the range of stuff is just what's available on these websites, and being able to add your own stuff is super helpful. Again, I mainly did this to get Kenshi and Nezu merch, so the fact I could just add it and have them get that for me, even though it's not on the website, is like, hell yeah. Now with that said, shall we unbox the parcel and see just how it arrived? So, here it is. After ages of waiting, I have finally got, I'll flip it around so you can see the logo, my Zenmarket order. And yes, I've already started taking the tape off because they have reinforced this. We're going to go through it. Again, in the previous clip that I am yet to film as of doing this bit, I'll go through all the stuff that's in here, but there is a lot of stuff I'm very interested in the condition of. Okay, so that might be top 3 most violent ways I've unboxed something ever. Again, thank you to my trusty Dio Badge for unboxing that with me. Shall we get into what's in here then? So I'm going to open it up, and immediately I am hit with... That's a lot of bubble wrap. But I'm not complaining. I think I see this first thing. It's actually one of the things I was most excited and nervous about the state of. So let's take this out. There is still tape touching this. I know what this is. So this is, and I will move the box away anytime I mention this. So we got the system. This is a very rare sought after plush by the artist Kenshi Inezu. It also came with its bag. Very well packaged. I'm not sure if this is how the sender did it or not, but no, it is this plush. You can see here it's kind of like a Cat Miss 2024. I don't think there's a lot of these. They're quite rare because it was in 2020. It started in like January, so these are quite rare. I love the design of this one. I wasn't originally going for it, but they would include the bag they got as well. So this, I'll take it out and show you all of it. But this, as far as I'm concerned, that's the cat, that's the bag, that's what I ordered. And if all things to go missing, I was concerned that would be the one that like someone at the airport would go, goodbye, your stuff is mine. Again, I did order another one. I found one that had a good deal on it, so I was like, I'll get that. And this one comes with the bag. This is another one of those cat plushes. Let's just lay it down. I'm not sure if you can see it well, but that seems very well packaged. It's in the original bag and then in another bag, which I like. They don't throw away packaging. I read that up. While the bag is crinkled, that was in the original item description, so I could care less. But yeah, it comes in its bag. This is the one I wanted in my vlog where I went to see the artist earlier this year. I couldn't get my hands on it, so I've imported it, and that, as far as I'm concerned, that is pristine condition, same as the like item photos that were attached on the website. Now let's take out from this bubble wrap. There is quite a lot. Now, you may know it kind of is concentrated into this small corner. Reason being, all of the stuff just packed down quite easily. But I appreciate that. It means there's more space for them to go protect it. Now, I think these are some CDs. In fact, I do see one, but I'm going to come and open this first. I think they've bundled some of my stuff together. So we'll pick this out and I will show you what I got. Okay, so this was in that first bag I just showed off. Kind of interesting state of affairs, but first, I ordered some socks, both of which have arrived. These are again from my man Kenshi Inezu's online store. I got the blue ones, but I didn't have the red ones or the yellow ones, so I went and got them. These are basically brand new, so they can't like be in a different state how they arrive, because like it's socks, they're packed, what do you expect? They have bundled some other stuff together though, so the other thing I ordered with them was this t-shirt here. This is a Lost Corner t-shirt. Again, I wanted to get this at this store, but it just sold out, so I will show this off. As far as I'm concerned, like, I was more concerned about the bigger stuff being damaged than the CDs. Fabrics, it's like, how do you destroy fabric? But that's nice, you can see there's a little logo there. I will take all this out and show you the proper haul in a bit, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy. Now this, I'll show this t-shirt in a minute. Many of you know I've wanted this for ages. Zenmarket Zero, Seth Owl statue. I have some of the stuff coming in a different package. It's shipped through a different method because it arrived later, but that's nice. That's my guy. My ZZ stuff is in there though, but that looks good. Like I'm looking at it. There's no dents. There's no anything. It's just good old Seth Owl. Healthily, yeah. And then last but not least, they've all this stuff together, which I appreciate because it's like don't waste packaging if you don't need to. Is this? It's in a Ziploc bag, which I think is how it arrived from Macari. I think I bought this on. But this is a shirt I've wanted for ages. This is the one I'll take out. And this again from that infamous store in 2020 is this t-shirt. It says Hype. It's kind of basic design with like a metallic thing on it. This is I've wanted for ages. I found it at a cheap price. I think it's my size as well. One up. Wanted this for ages. Again, it's like you can't really go wrong in fabric, but I'm happy at least it's not like got water damage on, you know. And these though, these are the big ones. These are what I was looking at and going, okay, if anything's going to end up damaged, it's these bad boys. See, I like me some Japanese music. What can I say? This definitely is again a load of stuff differently packaged together. So we'll have a look. I'm always might not be exciting as some big YouTuber hauls. At the end of the day, this is stuff I was interested in. I'm buying some more interesting stuff, but you know, this is what I wanted. I don't have infinite money to spend on a video, but let the interest be known that if Zenmarket wish to do a collaboration of some sort, I am not opposed to it, because there is plenty more stuff I would look forward to from Japan. I am guaranteed that this audio sounds awful. So, okay. So these are my CDs. Now, I'm gonna set these out. I think every single one of these is used, but some of these, which I think, except this one, so can I push these in closer into frame? I can't. But what's important is I think this one's new, so I'm going to go for Ghost Pop first. This is a Kane Suda album. I like him. I got this new because it was like basically the same price as getting it used, so it's quite new. So I'm going to take it out. I'm just going to have a quick look to let you know, like, are there any dents? Of course, Zenmarket's only responsible for the shipping from their warehouse. So if you're selling on Macari or something, just decides, yeah, I'll ship this in an envelope with like no blue tax, and that's on them. Like, what are they going to do about that? They do have a service where you can like request images of stuff that arrives too. I think it's 500 yen per set. They do a few, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that is a brand new album. Like, that's in the plastic. That's what I was promised. It kind of catches the eye. Lovely artwork. But there's like no dents. Like I'm looking at the corners, like that's fine, that's fine. Like this was shipped decently. And it wasn't damaged after they received it, so I like that. I've never seen the back part of this album. I tried looking at photos for it if I can like hang in it. It's literally just an arrow. It is actually that dark as well. The bottom part is just black. In terms of the rest though, some of these are rarities, so I kind of want to go through them first. These are just regular albums, so we'll push them off here. I got Ali's I Love Music and Dance. I was going back and forth if I was going to get this, and I found someone that was doing the CD version. So this was yeah, it has a DVD in it that has a live performance of theirs, which I do not think has ever been posted to YouTube. Usually, their fans are quite good at posting stuff like that on there, whereas this, I love the CD for this, by the way, but this, ooh, damn, okay. I do not know how to handle this, but damn, okay. I've never seen this version of the album. I've seen the disc version, but this is like, what, fancy sleeved version? Oh, whoa, it's coming out to say hi. So yeah, this has a DVD in it that I really want to see of one of their earlier live performances. M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. Yeah, this is the album. So it just kind of slides in the side here. Bit of a strange stylistic choice to do it like that, but it is how it is. And then this is the DVD I'll be watching later. Again, it's all here, it's all intact. I'm happy. I think there's some weird packaging that's been put inside here that there is. Okay, that's the sleeve the CD was meant to be in. I guess it got over eager and wanted to say hi, and I can't blame it. That's cool though. I will say the seller, I think, was a used bookshop. I think I got some book off. So you can see there is like a sticker here, and that is kind of the risk you run. That wasn't on my item listing. Am I particularly gonna care? No, because I'm quite good when it comes to getting rid of stuff like that. But yeah, there's one on the back, one on the front, and just because this is like a card material, bit of ASMR. But hey, I got a limited edition, and again, this is card. Of all things, you expect this to be dented, used like that. I'm not sure if you can see those edges, but you have to take my word for it. That is basically flawless condition, barring this. But if I can get that off, I'm a happy camper. Okay, so this next one is Bootleg by Ken Sheeners, who came in this little saran wrap. I'm trying to see if these little plastic things with this taper on here are Zenmarkets or not. I can't tell. I think it's been on enough stuff to where it is. But this is another rarity. Again, it comes in like a card sleeve. This was the DVD and music video version of it. So it comes with the album, which is very good. I think it's his best. But it also comes with a DVD. So again, this was used. I don't think this is also a statement on just how damn good Japan keeps that. I don't know pronounce it like that, but how good they keep their stuff over there, because this is fire. Like this blends straight in. Like I open it up, boom. And if I wanted to, I could get some tickets to a 2018-2017 tour. I think I'm a bit late, but this comes with the DVD and the CD. And just to check the scratches, literally, I don't think I can show that clearer. That is none. And then there is the DVD on the bottom, which has basically none as well. That is okay. That's good actually. There is a little scratch here, but like this was used, and this is a rarity. This little card sleeve, this bad boy. That's kind of what I'm paying for, along with the music videos on DVD, which is cool. Again, I would think of all things, you're gonna dent cardboard at some point in shipping, and it literally hasn't been. There's like if I have to be pedantic, there is a scuff here where they fold it, and it's like, of course it is. It's cardboard. Like I'm actually, again, I'm not sponsored by this, but I will happily take a sponsor if they want to. I'm actually astounded by the state a lot of this has arrived in. Like, okay, this is Yankee. This is the one thing I knew was going to arrive banged up, because it was like 800 yen. It wasn't a lot. Banged up, used. You can see it's got a bit of like stuff here. That's just the state it came in. I'm not going to open this because I've opened enough CDs. And again, my last one, quote, I didn't realize came in a little card sleeve, but we'll do it again. I'm actually quite taken away by this, because for the third time now, I'm going to open this up. You can see me do it in real time. I'm not going to jump on it. Yes, I think these wraps here are done by Zenmarket. You can see there's another one I think was put on by the seller. But like, this is in card, and I'm looking at it. This is used, and it's not dented, and it's been shipped across the world, and it's not dented, stained in any way too, which is like, wow, that's kind of mental. I will run you through all the stuff I have bought though. I'll go get it out, do a spread, lay it out, show you what I got, because this is damn cool. Okay, so I've laid everything out on my bed, and I'm going to go over it now it's not in packaging and show what it is. So, first things first, we have the elusive 2020 Tour mint-coloured cat. This thing was not cheap, it was about £60. It's a rarity, it was about 35 at concerts, so this is a rarity, and the fact it was old and I got it for this price is crazy. And behind it was the one I wanted to get at this year's concert. See, this is kind of fluffy as opposed to this material. And these are about the same price. Again, it's a collectible item as far as I'm concerned, so I'm quite happy this one came in the bag, even if it was wrinkled. Though, I love 1 point, I'm going to sell them. Then moving on, I got my t-shirts. No! So next I got my t-shirts, and this is my Lost Corner t-shirt. I wanted to get this at the tour this year, but I didn't. So I'm glad I have it now. And then I got my Hype t-shirt again. The elusive 2020 tour merch continues, and that is pretty good. Also, the bag that came with my Mint Cat, good condition as far as I'm concerned. I think it's very hard to damage a bag, but the fact it arrived not damaged, good job, Zenmarket. Again, I got my lovely Seth Label standee from Zenless Zone Zero. I have some more ZZZ stuff coming, stands, charms, stuff like that. Stuff that will get damaged in transit, so I might show that in its like own video or on Twitter. Then, I got my socks. I got the Trinity. I pulled these out my wardrobe from when I went to the tour, but I got my yellow ghost socks, my red socks. It's like, they're not going to be damaged. They are socks. Last but not least, the CD haul. Yeah, 5 whole CDs. Your boy likes his Japanese music, what can I say? Again, Ghost Pop, as far as I'm concerned, is one I was most interested in, but this literally arrived pristine, which is like, yeah, this is kind of my benchmark for the rest of these, because these are all used, so these can turn damaged, especially Yankee, but I kind of knew what I was getting into with that. Again, if you're ever doubtful about the state of something, you can request item photos. I'm confident everything right as it was, though. But as far as I'm concerned, brand new album turned up fine, so any imperfections from these are from the lister, not rather than the service. And again, little cardboard sleeves of all the things you expect to get damaged. Like, I can give you a close-up now. Literally, you can see this. This is from 2017, and the seller's taking care of it, and Zenmarket is taking care to make sure it arrives in full. The only gripe I have is from one of the sellers, where this was clearly listed in some sort of shop before getting sent to me, and the price tag is on the cardboard, which is going to be a bit pain to remove. So this is what happens when you forget to record an outro with the rest of the video, and then you have to do it when you're editing. But yeah, in short, do I recommend Zenmarket? Yeah. I can't speak in comparison to other proxy shipping services, but like from my experience with them, it was pretty much nothing positive. I mean, you saw that box, it was basically protected like Fort Knox, which gives me a lot of confidence for my current one I've got shipping. Like, I was nervous that like somebody would just reach in and steal something at an airport, and it's like, yeah, no, nobody was getting into that, which was very reassuring. And again, you saw the condition of the stuff. Like, that cardboard was no more dented than when it was in Japan, which I think is an impressive feat. If it was minuscule as it is, I think if that's not getting dented, I don't think bigger things are going to get dented either, especially if you're paying for that reinforcement. I don't know the exact difference between paying for it and not paying for it, but either way, I do feel as though I got it, but I can't tell you exactly what it was, if that made sense. I would definitely use them again though. Like, I've got some Danganronpa merch and stuff like that I would like to get my hands on, so say towards Christmas, if I end up coming into a bit of money, bonuses and stuff, then I might do that. I might try a different proxy shipping service. I don't know if people are particularly interested in how it works, then maybe I can take you through the full process of actually buying the stuff rather than just saying how it works. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The only downside, again, you may have guessed, was the evil customs charge. I need to correct myself earlier. I think I said you don't pay anything if it's under 135. You do, but Zenmarket allows you to prepay it, and it works out way cheaper because you don't get hit with, say, the extra fee from FedEx having to pay the stuff at the border for you, and it probably still works out cheaper anyway. So yeah, I just kind of, if I have to fault them on one thing, it's the fact that I really wish they make that clearer in the packaging screen. When I was packaging, to my memory, they didn't say, hey, you're gonna get some custom stuff here. So I wish that they would let you kind of know that a bit more actively. But beyond that, genuinely, I enjoy using the service. It was quick, it was fast, and it was way cheaper than I thought it would be. Again, like, my shipping I was quite impressed by, plus like the whole Zen points thing to get it off is kind of cool. So yeah, if there's a like affiliate link or reference link, I will throw it in the description. Like, why not? You know, if I've convinced you to pick up God knows what from Japan, then you feel like using my link to support me, I'm sure I'll get some Zen points or something, then feel free if that's there. And if not, this entire bit gets trimmed out, so yeah. I also want to use this chance to plug my Twitter and my Blue Sky. Basically, when my second package arrives, which is like a manga and some acrylic stands and stuff like that, that's a bit more complex and easier to damage. I'll post some photos on my Twitter and Blue Sky over there. I'm trying to promote my Blue Sky a bit more too. Just so you can see the state that they arrive in. I'll make a tweet about it so you know the state that they arrived in. I think they'll be fine, but again, for those of you curious about like getting those specific things across, I've got you. If you're watching this way into the future, though, there's a high chance they're buried, so I am sorry. But yeah, to wrap this up, I would absolutely use Zenmarket again. I wouldn't say I'm like completely swore to just using them. Like, I would use a different proxy shipping service if they had a crazy sale on. Like, let's be for real. But I do like their like loyalty stuff that they have on the website too, and the Zen points and some of their promotions. So they've left a good impression on me. I would use them again. But again, I don't have a good direct comparison with other services, so if you want to leave your experience with either Zenmarket themselves or say like Bai or so another one, Tenso, I think, stuff like that. Put those in the comments, and then we can have a bit of a compare off, and you can let me know if like I've struck gold the first time, or if there's maybe some other ones we can look in. Maybe we can make a mini series out of seeing which proxy service is the best. I'm aware somebody else has done that series, but hey, there can be two things. Okay, on that lovely note, I'm going to wrap this one up because I'm recording this at 2 a.m. and I do not want to wake my family up. But in Japan, it's 10 a.m. and I'm sure the Zenmarket people are very hard at work. Somehow that feels like I brought this video full circle. It just... Until next time, goodbye.